Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 and another episode of this series where we're with Barcelona and we're in the Champions League quarterfinals. Today we are taking on Manchester City. So last time out we beat Juventus across two legs, 5-1 in aggregate. We also lost a couple of games over recent times against Valencia, but since the last match we did manage to beat Getafe relatively easily. You can see they had a lot of players booked. I can't remember an opposing team getting that many players booked. They had Insua sent off late in the game, but we won it quite comfortably in the end. With a corner, came to Severo, and he does what he does so well, getting a goal. And then Barrow over to Awar, ball out wide to Pedri. His effort blocked, but Severo poachers finish to make it 2. And then late on, just after the red card, I think, Chekri's header past the keeper for 3-0. So a nice victory there. And then against Real Sociedad, a really good performance from the team and 2 excellent goals. Dembele and Fati scoring absolute world beaters, and then 2 goals in the same minute from Messi and Gutierrez. But this ball came out, Dembele controls it, spins, shoots, scores. Maybe it's a fluke, maybe it's a great goal. This one is undeniably a great goal. Fati cutting inside, rocket, top corner, 2-0. Excellent finishes from both of the wingers. And then Dembele gets the strikers involved. Messi's shot blocked. He plays it across. Messi with a near post finish. Still scoring goals, Lionel Messi. And then in the same minute, straight from kickoff, Griezmann just wins the ball, runs through, beats the keeper, 4-0. 2 goals in the 90th minute. To give us a nice 4-0 win in La Liga. And you can see we've lost the unbeaten record, which is really frustrating, but we are 12 points clear with a game in hand. 11 games left to play this season. It doesn't really look in doubt. So the real challenge is if we can win the Champions League as well. And today we've got a really strong team going out there, but we have got some fitness concerns. We're playing a lot of games because of that Winter World Cup. It's 2 games every week without fail. But we've got Griezmann and Severo up front. Fati, Dembele, Awar and Barrow. It's our strongest midfield and strikers. Matvienko, Laporte, Skriniar and Roberto in defence with Ter Stegen in goal. I am expecting us to win this match. We are undoubtedly the better team. And it's not the strongest Man City side either. So Gomez up front is an interesting shout. I guess there must be an injury to their key striker. Bernardo Silva and Leroy Sané on the wings. Good players. Foden in the hole. And then Arthur and De Bruyne playing very deep. Then Windal, Bastoni, Upamecano and Bellerin in defence. There are things that can be exploited here. Besnu in goal. I don't think this is the strongest team that we have faced from Man City in this series. Obviously we played them when we were at Ajax. I seem to remember we played them a couple of times and beat them, so I'm hoping we can do the same here with Barcelona. We've made a strong start, lots of shots, no goals yet, but a real statement of intent from the team. We need to keep that going, keep getting those shots off. Let's get creative, let's create the chances and get a goal. Because this Man City team seems to be a little bit on the ropes at the moment. Phil Foden getting a knock is not going to help. It's not the strongest bench. Richards, Newell, McAtee, even Ayer is not one of the best kind of wonder kids in the game. So this City team really struggling for whatever reason. And here's De Bruyne on the ball, plays it across, finds Bernardo Silva. He's a very dangerous player. Bellerin on the attack, back to the injured Foden, finds Bellerin again. Ball into Gomez, cut out by Laporte. Griezmann further away, but De Bruyne will keep it alive. Arthur out wide to Windal, now Sané. This is looking dangerous. Windal to Arthur, back to Windal, a lot of space. Man on the 6-yard box, he finds Sané. Now Arthur in a good position, and thankfully he skied that. I was sure that was going in that far post, but Roberto now with a throw, puts it in long. Easy take for Bazunu. Never heard of Bazunu before. He brings the ball out. Big kick. Easy for the defence. Laporte just brings it down. Out wide to Fati. Bellerin. Big tackle but misses. Now Fati into the area. He beats the defender, Fati. He's still going. He keeps the ball alive, but De Bruyne gets it away. And De Bruyne having to make tackles in his own box is not a good sign for Man City. Here's Roberto to Barrow. Charging forward Barrow. This is what we like to see. We saw a lot of that at Ajax. Gets tackled, but it still runs to Fati. Now Awar. Oh, I thought that was going in the top corner. That would have been beautiful had it gone in, but not quite. Now Bazunu forward. Not the best goal kick, but it's come to Foden. Ball out wide to Windal. They seem to be struggling for fitness, Man City. Windal over to De Bruyne. Now Foden back to Windal. Bastoni, a player that I have looked to sign, but he doesn't quite play the role I would like him to play, as Bernardo cuts inside but can't finish it. Bastoni's a ball-playing defender. I play with two central defenders. Here's Fati on the attack, cutting through the middle. He's going to have a shot, and it's straight at Bazunu. At least that was on target, but normally they just fly high and wide when they make runs like that. And here's Windal in a dangerous position. Ball inside to Sane, back to Windal. Gomez over the crossbar and not far away. It's been much more even this game than the stats would suggest. Here's Severo's free kick. Players arriving, but cleared by Upamecano. Should be cleaned up by Aouar. He's trying to take it down the left. Comes back instead to Matvienko. Ball out wide. Windal away. Arthur forward to Sane. Counter-attack on. He's still going, Sane. Will there be a shot? No, he finds Bernardo Silva, who runs inside. Ter Stegen pushes it wide. And Sane runs it out. And that is half-time. And even though we've been by far the better team, it's been a very even match. And I have to say, I am not happy with that performance. We really should have had a goal by now. And I'm going to just ask the team to get a bit more creative, because I don't know why we're not scoring the goals. If there was a more clinical option, I'd be hitting that one. But we're going to have to make some changes now. The team just flagging a little bit. If we move Laporte out wide and bring Lorenzo on, also going to need to take Dembele off. I think this is going to be Messi and Griezmann swapping position. And then we'll just see if Messi can spark some magic for us. Here's a throw from Windal. Obviously we've just shifted the defence, which isn't ideal, but Ter Stegen leaps and takes a great catch. He then launches it out poorly, hitting Sane. Gomez. Arthur out wide. Bellerin inside. And good block by the defender. We need to just get this away. I'm going to demand more from the team. This is not what I want to see. We seem to be really on edge defensively and not quite at the races offensively. I think we also need to take Fati off. He seems to be struggling. We can bring Chekri on a little bit. I'll probably look to sell Depay or Memphis in the summer. I think there'll probably be quite a big clear out of some reasonably expensive players, probably for a loss as De Bruyne puts this in, but Ter Stegen takes a good catch. 12 minutes to go. We're going to get creative again. Griezmann forward to Severo. There's a chance. Messi's in the middle. Severo went himself. It was 2-on-2. He had a better option and he picked the wrong one. Bernardo Silva now looking to take the free kick. We really want that away goal. I don't mind conceding if we do score an away goal, and Messi's trying to win it, but he's found Bernardo Silva and it's saved, but Bernardo Silva gets the rebound and we are now behind. And this is not ideal to be 1-0 down away from home when we've had so many chances and we're going to be potentially losing the away goal. Messi, I mean, why was Bernardo Silva getting so much space? Messi should have won the tackle. Ter Stegen should have made a better first save and the defender should have reacted better. There's just several mistakes building up there and we could be about to lose in the Champions League for the first time in quite a while. Not long left now in the game. Corner to De Bruyne. Better not be 2-0. Away by Laporte, but Bernardo Silva keeping it alive. Back to Bellerin. All the way back to Bazunu in goal. He finds Upamecano. De Bruyne out wide to Bernardo Silva. Plays in the box. And it is 2-0. Maxi Gomez gets his 10th goal of the season. And Man City have really rolled us over in the last 10 minutes here. This is absolutely unacceptable by the team. And this is a great frailty. You look like you're unbeatable in La Liga because you're so much better than every other team. But then you get in the Champions League and you realise your players are not that great. They're certainly not the team we had at Ajax. And there's a job of work to be done in the summer, just overhauling this team a bit, bringing out a few of the deadweight players on large salaries and bringing in one or two great players. But Severo's got him behind here. He's round the keeper and he has got the away goal. That could be worth its price in gold. Severo's 28th goal of the season. He's easily going to reach 30. A while with the ball over. Severo got him behind, rounded the keeper, and a nice finish for 2-1. And that gives us a great deal of hope for the return leg. Obviously, we've lost this game. It's not ideal. 2-1 defeat. But we have a lot to look forward to now in that second leg. It was going to be much harder, because had Man City scored and we hadn't in the away got the away goal, they score at the Nou Camp, we suddenly need 4. But now we've got a game in the league to just get through, and then we're in that second quarter-final against Man City in the Champions League. Well, we did manage to beat Atletico Pamplona, or Osasuna, 6-1 in the league. We also managed to rotate the entire squad except for ter Stegen. So it means that we have a set of fresh players on the back of a big win going into this game against Man City at home. Messi got it off with a free kick. Todibo to Memphis made it 1-0. Then Messi's beautiful free kick made it 2. Not long after that, Memphis creates a goal. Couldn't be finished by Mateus Henrique, but Memphis finishes it himself for 3. Then in the second half, Mariba to Longley, Henrique outside to Pedri, who finished it very nicely for 4. They did get a goal back. We've seen a few of these. A long free kick from the halfway line, a header from a defender, and it's 4-1. But Messi with another beautiful free kick made it 5-2 for him on the night. And then the ball cleared out. Dest beats a foot race with 3 defenders to get to the ball. Pedri to Ramos to goal. 6-1, a very nice win. And now on to the real business as we take on Man City in the Champions League. A huge match for the team. We have that away goal from the Etihad, which means that we just need to win by 1-0 or better, and we will qualify for the semi-finals of the Champions League. We've got Severo and Griezmann up top, with Dembele and Fati on the wings, Aouar and Barrow in the centre, then Matvienko, Laporte, Skriniar and Roberto in defence, to Stegen in goal. Really not too much different about this team, except it's a bit fresher than last time. Defence still a bit of a problem, both in fitness and quality, but they do have Lautaro Martinez back up top for them, an absolute danger man and their top goal scorer. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same team we faced last time. It's exactly the same team we faced last time, except maybe they've got Edison back in goal. We're going to try and avenge what happened last time. No, they've got Bazunu in goal still, so we should be able to turn this team over. The real danger is Lautaro Martinez against our reasonably shaky defence. But Bazunu hits the ball forward, 12th minute of the game. Good header by Laporte, but only goes as far as Foden. Missed tackle. Foden's in the box and then absolutely shanks it with his left foot. But a real warning sign there early on for us. I'm going to immediately demand a bit more from the team. I don't know what they're playing at there, allowing stuff like that to happen. But here's Matvienko with a throw-in towards Griezmann. It comes down. Aouar, Dembele, blocked and offside. Nearly creating a goal. Bazunu, short to Upamecano again. Now Bastoni forward. Comes to Bernardo Silva, who's a real danger. Back to Bellerin. Fati has stolen the ball off him. He cuts in from the left flank. He's got players ahead of him. Fati goes himself though. And that's poor decision making at its finest. He had a man he could have played through early. And now Man City have a free kick in a dangerous position with Kevin De Bruyne on it. And De Bruyne, tipped onto the woodwork. A beautiful save by ter Stegen there. And Upamecano can't keep it in. It's gone for a goal kick. But we do need to demand a little bit more from the team. I think I accidentally just hit push forward, which wasn't what I wanted. But we've got a corner, Aouar in. And the header straight into the arms of Bazunu there. And now Man City countering with Lautaro Martinez to Raheem Sterling in on goal. Ter Stegen having an incredible game at this point. But we don't seem to be at the races for the second game against Man City in a row. Dembele with a corner. Oh, it's gone in. Windal with the own goal. A huge slice of fortune for us as we make it 1-0 on the night. And more importantly, we take advantage from the away goals and are on track for the semi-finals of the Champions League. So the question is, can we build on that and go out there and actually win this tie? If we can go in at half-time 1-0 up, that'd be great, but there's a bit of risk here. De Bruyne with the ball, plays it forward, comes to Sterling. He's charging down that left flank. We need to get the ball back, and Barrow tries. The number of times you see those tackles fail on the edge and it just sits the ball up perfectly. And Arthur, the former Barcelona man, has scored at the Nou Camp to make it 1-1. I mean, this happened in the last game as well. But Arthur here gets tackled by Barrow, but not well enough. Keeper's not paying attention, and the ball's flown past him. And 46th minute of the first half with 1 minute of added time. We have been pegged back and we're now behind on goals. So we need to score 2 now in this match to go through. 1 will force extra time. A lot more is needed from this side. They just seem really difficult to motivate. They don't quite have that determination that I built up in the squad at Ajax. So Fati's going to have to come off for Pedri. Dembele's also going to have to come off, so it'll have to be Pedri over that side. Maybe bring Memphis on. So if we change the wingers, we can see what that does. But this is just not going to plan. And we are struggling. We're into the last 15 minutes and we're just not creating enough chances. We're going to have to go very attacking, which is something I do not enjoy doing. Otherwise, we are going to crash out. Memphis now puts the ball in. Upamecano away. Now Aouar to Barrow. Memphis is out there. They found Memphis. Ball in. Severo goes down. And it's a penalty. I am sure that is a penalty. It is a penalty. It'll be Griezmann to take it. This has to go in from Antoine Griezmann. And Griezmann does put the ball in the back of the net. And we have about 5 minutes to go. We're going to roll back to attacking because extra time is on the cards. And we are going to get creative. Griezmann slotting that in. Hit it hard. Keeper barely had time to dive before the ball was passed in. And we now just have 5 minutes left to see out until extra time at the Nou Camp, which I think you'd take really. And we've got a corner. Memphis puts it in. Skriniar's in there. It's away by Arthur. We need to make sure we clear this up. Roberto has it. Ball forward to Aouar. Out wide to Memphis. Good position. Plays it in. Severo does it. We have turned it round in true fantastic Nou Camp style. We have managed to win the game in the 93rd minute of a 2-legged Champions League quarter-final. Memphis putting the ball in. Severo, 6-yard box finish. He's been quiet all game, but he was saving it for that. And we have won this game now 3-1. What a turnaround from the team. 84th minute penalty by Griezmann. Won by Severo. And then Severo in the 93rd minute, getting us in to the Champions League semi-finals against probably the most difficult team in the tournament. Absolutely sensational stuff. And now we have Tottenham Hotspur 7th in the Premier League in the Champions League semis. That is an enormous opportunity for us to make a second consecutive final with a second different team. Absolutely unbelievable stuff by the squad. And looking ahead now, I think we've got a few games before these Champions League semi-final matches. I mean, this season just drags on for so long because of that World Cup. But we've got 3 games to play in the meantime. And then next episode, we have Tottenham in the Champions League semi-finals, starting off at home as we look to win back-to-back Champions Leagues with 2 different clubs. If you enjoyed that comeback against Man City, do drop a like down below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until next time, see ya.